Hey everybody, welcome back to Build a Website from Scratch with HTML and CSS. This video is called Time. In this lecture, we're going to learn about the HTML5 tag time and when you would use it. It's great. Open your code editor, create a new file called time.html in your lesson 4 folder. Add the structure, give the title time. Alright, so when would you use time? Well, you use time when you want to write a specific date or time on your web page. So if you were to write a specific date or time, then you would wrap that in a time tag, and it just makes more semantic sense, because what we want to do is have our HTML document have a lot of meaning. And what better way to add meaning to your time than to wrap it with a time tag? But you can take it even further and add an attribute to your time tag to be even more specific. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's add a paragraph tag, and in our paragraph tag, let's say this document was created on August 30th, 2013. So that's good enough. That's just basic. It's going to say this document was created on August 30th, 2013. But on the back end, your computer or the HTML, it doesn't read that specifically as time. It just sees it as a string of text. But if you wrap this in a time tag, it makes more sense. Let's get the period out of there. It makes more sense to the machine, to your computer that's reading this text, that this is a time. And it just makes more semantic sense. It has more semantic value. But what makes it even more awesome is if you add the date time attribute, and then you can actually put what's called a machine readable date that looks like this. So 2013, you put the year, then you put the month, then you put the day. So this is 2013 August 30, and a machine can read that. So your browser can read this as an actual date, and it has more semantic value. So you can even be more relaxed about this. You could say something like, this document was created on the 30th of August, and there's no way that the machine's going to know that this is August 30th, 2013, but because it's in a time tag and it has the attribute of date time with a machine readable time or date, this has a lot of value. You can even go even further and put a time in here. So if you were to say, so I put the time in here, this is military time, you have to put the 24-hour time, and this is a machine readable date. So I can say this document was created on the 30th of August, but the machine can read it as the 30th of August 2013 at 1:41 p.m. So that's when you use the time tag. It's pretty cool. You use dates and times on your website or on your web pages pretty often, so it's a good thing to use the time tag. It's just a more semantic way of adding value to your web page. So I'll see you in the next lecture.